It's Hulk time with MJZ Comics. As you all know, Disney Plus has just released the She-Hulk series, so we thought it fitting to discuss 5 of the top She-Hulk books on the market. Please check out our video on our Ultimate Fallout C2E2 Black Flag giveaway.
Before we get started, make sure you give us a like, click the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. And also, big shout out to Randy from DNA Comics. I recently did a deal with him. Great place to buy and sell comic books. Make sure you check out dna.cccs.
So the first book on our list today, again, we're not going to say that these are the definitive top 5 She-Hulk books, but these are maybe our favorite 5 if we're going to collect She-Hulk books to invest in. The first book we're going to talk about is obviously going to be She-Hulk's first appearance, The Savage She-Hulk #1 from 1980. This book is a raw copy, obviously not graded by CGC, and you can pick up a nice raw copy like this for right around $100. The 9/8s have come down a little bit recently, and those are going lately for around $800 to $1,000. There are 2,400 copies graded in the 9.8 on the CGC census. Mid-grade copies are priced at about the same as these raw copies. CGC 4 to 5s are around $100 also. One thing to note, there are 3 copies on the census of this book in a CGC 9.9.
Collectors are looking to move on this book, and if this is something that's maybe a little out of your price range, or you want something a little bit more accessible, you can go for the Savage She-Hulk #2, which is her second appearance. In a CGC 9.8, you're probably looking right around $300, and you can usually find a solid raw copy for under $30. So that's a great option for those that aren't quite looking to get the #1 issue.
And for those of you that did not watch the show, I'm not going to give away any of the details, but I thought it was well done. I wasn't really excited about the show from the get-go, but I watched the first episode last week. By the time you see this video, episode 2 will probably be out, and I actually enjoyed it. You also have Bruce Banner's Hulk in the show too, and I think there's going to be some good villains and other people that we've already seen in the MCU. So check out the show if you haven't. Another book that we are high on is the Sensational She-Hulk #1. It is the second ongoing She-Hulk series, and I really love the colors on this book. It's that magenta pink with the green. We'll throw a picture up of it. There are CGC 9.8s of this available for around $200, and there are 496 copies on the census currently. Raws you can pick up for about $40. And another one in this run is Sensational She-Hulk #60, which was the final issue. And the interesting thing is it is a cover homage to the first issue in this series. And the CGC 9.8s on this one also go for about $200 to $250. So both the Sensational She-Hulk #1, which is the first one in the second ongoing series, and #60, which is the final issue, their 9.8s go for around $200 to $250. Both nice covers and popular with collectors.
Another great option is She-Hulk #1 from 2014, which is her third ongoing series. And this book, the Disney Plus show, has pulled a lot of inspiration from this book. In a CGC 9.8, this is a very approachable book. About $40 to $50, you can get a 9.8. So if you're looking at a raw copy, likely you could find one for under $10.
Yeah, and a 9.8 CGC at $50, that almost is the cost to grade a book. So when you can get a key book like that for $50, I don't think you can go wrong with that.
And if you're looking up your game, there also is a variant edition of this book. I believe it's called the Oum Variant. Comment down below if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. But the CGC 9.8 runs for about $900 to $1,000. We took a look at the census. The CGC census only shows about 19 copies. I believe also this was a 1 in 100 variant. So the comic book dealers, stores, they had to order 100 of the regular copies to get 1 copy of this variant book. If you like the show, this is probably one of the books to hunt down if you're looking to, complete a collection with some awesome She-Hulk books.
Couple of things we wanted to show you guys. I was on a road trip a couple weeks ago, and I hit some pretty cool comic book stores on the ride. I picked up two really cool pops. The first being Agent Venom from the Thunderbolts. This was an exclusive. Pretty cool pop. I picked this one up for $20. I'm a big fan of Agent Venom, and I love the exclusive pops. The next pop I picked up was another X-Men. We've done some videos with these X-Men pops. We're big on the X-Men, especially with the news that they're coming soon with the animated show. This is a Walmart exclusive, Mr. Sinister. Really cool looking pop. Again, I picked this one up for $20, $5 over, what they retailed for.
And make sure you check us out next week when we talk about a X-Men CGC 99.